play. Hello everybody. I'm here. Let's do this. I'm MVL and it's Wrestlemania week and I'm playing Day of Reckoning on the Gamecube. I'm going to get right into it on exhibition mode and I'm going to do, I think, a tables match. And I would like to see a table match on Raw. And this match, I've selected a 15-minute time limit. If anyone watches TNA, that's something they used to do on their X Division matches. And I also note that I've turned off the music because of copyright and whatnot. So let's do this. And I believe I should have a character on this game. I'll also note I do have Day of Reckoning 2, or had Day of Reckoning 2. I can't find the disc, so I'm going to do Day of Reckoning 1, but there's not a lot of difference between the two, except maybe a tiny bit of graphics. But I think I will have a character on this game somewhere. And I'll use that one, because why not? And who shall my opponent be? Okay, I have selected as my opponent Bold Molly Holly, because I found that amusing. This game was unique to the Gamecube. It came after their Wrestlemania X series, or Wrestlemania X8, Wrestlemania X9, etc. Well, that was impressive. This is a tables match. But I actually thought at the time this was better than the SmackDown game they had going on, and the Raw game that they had for the Xbox. That was a complete mess. And the reason I thought this was better is, particularly for multiplayer games, the physics were better. It wasn't just what was becoming, at the time, especially then, a kind of tiring repeat of the same game that was happening with the SmackDown series. And the fact that you could break up moves in this while they were going on was very good for multiplayer. And I just thought the overall pace of the game was better. It didn't look a bit blocky. Everything moved well. The SmackDown games, or SmackDown vs. Raw, I don't quite remember which era we were in terms of that, but it was probably SmackDown. It was, you had moves from earlier games in the game, and it didn't look quite right. Oh, this could be over really quickly. How do I get off it? Okay. And Molly is taking me to school. I don't know why my character looks like this. I must have thought that this was cool. The game came out in 2004. I can't really defend my choice of attire. Check out that kick combination. The only reason my opponent is Molly Holly is because Molly Holly is bold in this game, which I found amusing. Not that it looks bad, I have no problems against it, it's just some people might not be aware of the very short stint of Molly's career where she was bold. It's not something, I suppose one of the Straight Edge Society did that, didn't they, in CM Punk's crew. But quite often in WWE they have a very particular look that they like to adhere to. A bit of a double standards, if you will, when it comes to male wrestling or female wrestling. I think in terms of female wrestling, a good Lucha Underground, or the Mexican wrestling in general, they don't have these sort of... the women wrestle with the men in those divisions, and it's much better. Lucha Underground as well, if you're looking for a good show, I recommend that a lot. Yeah, I mean, this game had a lot going for it at the time. I particularly thought the animations were smooth, and it's Wrestlemania week. And I don't possess a capture card to capture the current game, Although, which is a great game, except for the submission system. I mean, you can say get good at it, but I don't like the idea of easily submitting to a leg bar at the start of a match when you have no leg damage. But that's a minor complaint. The new 2K game is quite good. And in a moment we're going to get the special stance, and then you have a sort of in this game the pace is much better. So when you do your finishing moves, they'll often get right back up, so you can keep the offense going. Similar to when you're watching the show and they hit a load of high offense moves at the same time. I am getting destroyed by Molly Holly. I believe the ability to play a male wrestler against a female wrestler in the WWE game series was what was that? I don't know how you could miss that. Was removed in the later games. I can see why they did it. They're PG, but again, it's sports entertainment. There's no real reason why. I shouldn't have done anything. There's no real reason why you can't have athletes who are different genders compete in, and when it's sports entertainment, and especially in certain sports as well, it doesn't make any sense. Like snooker, I don't get why you never see any female snooker players. Well, I think I put Molly through. Or did I put myself through? Okay. And there's no victory music because I turned the music off. Okay, that was a bit short, so I'm going to do another one. So I'm going to do another table match. And this time I'll do it on SmackDown with the old SmackDown Fist of Power. And again, I shall choose my own superstar. Because why wouldn't you? It is the closest I will get. And I'm going to face Kurt Angle because it's real. It's damn real. And I'm going to have some coffee out of my deceptive tea mug. And Kurt Angle is gonna mess me up if I don't do anything about it. He holds Olympic gold. It's very amusing when you see things like that happen in these games. There's quite a lot of cool stuff in this game. They have a blood system, which I'm not sure if that's in the current game. And the fact that on the singles matches you can have a 20 count to the outside rather than a 10 count, which is very good. Because in a game you want it to be longer. Oh, this could be over in seconds if I don't get out of here. That was too close. Take that, Kurt. Well, that's not what I intended to. I intended to throw him into the corner post there. Well, you can't pin in this match, Kurt. Would I wrestle Kurt Angle in real life? I wouldn't win, but it would be something I would enjoy doing. Oh, was that me going Yes, that counted as a loss. I don't think that counts in a real. I say in a real. I don't think that counts in a match because you have to throw your opponent through a table. If you fall through a table, I don't think it counts. Well, there you have it. That was WWE Day of Reckoning on the Gamecube. I've been MVL, and to phrase Bray Wyatt, follow the channel. See you next time.